Hello and welcome. Silrace here with Mechwarrior Online, and this is a little bitey adder build I am showcasing here. Well, you can obviously, thanks to Omnipods, you can run this build on any adder. I'm running it with stock adder prime Omnipods, because it functions just fine with the stock Omnipods, and it is obviously better to mount those energy weapons into the side torsos by using other Omnipods, but well, in this case I decided, well, stock Omnipods, alright? Gives a way to try out the stock Omnipod loadout and all that stuff, and also this is a build you can actually run fairly well even without eliting out Adder, in this case Adder Prime. So what I did was, well, the stock loadout for Adder Prime comes with things like targeting computer Mark III, I dropped that obviously, and put in Mark I version because it is really good if you want to run around with PPZs. So, I dropped one of the PPZs Adder Prime stock comes with for a large pulse laser. Reasoning for that is, well, PPZs give very little exposure times because it's, you know, you poke out, you fire both PPCs and you run away. However, PPCs generate a whole lot of heat, and the way the clan PPCs have been, you know, put into the game, they spread the damage all over the enemy max anyways, because it splashes it over multiple locations. And watch this clip here. This is what you do with this particular loadout. You poke out, you, well, work as a fire support essentially, but watch my heat management here. Watch how close I skim to being overheated, or rather shutting down from overheating, to be exactly precise with the stuff. So if this was with two PPCs, there are multiple occasions where I would have overheated, but because I'm running a large pulse laser and a PPC, I can keep myself from not overheating. Obviously that takes a while to get used to, just how much you can push that limit before you overheat, and it comes with, you know, time and experience, playing the particular build and chassis and all that stuff. And of course depends slightly on the things of, like, do you have elites, do you have any pilot skills at all. So this particular build is, well, firstly, it is a light mech, obviously, but for a light mech, because of a PPC and a large pulse laser, it packs a nasty bite for being a 35-ton light mech. It really does. And people, and, well, in this case, hostile mechs tend to notice that bite and start running away. It's like people back off from you, and you are a 35-ton light mech. That is kind of hilarious. Also, people really don't expect the kind of firepower you can bring with this kind of a thing. Right, so it's all about that fire support, right? It is a direct fire support mech, essentially. All you do is you hang around your team, you, well, poke at things, and because I run the stock Adder Prime Omnipods, I have the weapons in the arms that allows actually shooting down and up much better than having them in the torsos. Well, in the torsos they're protected better, but it kind of loses you a little bit of aiming, well, possibilities. Although you obviously are worse at poking over ridges with the weapons in the hands, in the arms of the thing. So, typically want to run with the team, right? Get teammates near you. In this clip here I have an ECM covering me, which is very nice, and most things are just, you know, running in circles down there while I'm poking at them with the big guns and, you know, such. And then another case of, well, we don't see this adder for some reason. I'm completely okay with that. It's like, this is what you do. You fire support away at things when in, well, medium to longish ranges. You don't want to try extreme long ranges because of the how slowly PPC projectiles actually travel. even with a targeting computer Mark 1 installed, the PPC projectile is not very fast. And this is a good example here of flanking with this particular build. It is capable of doing really nice flanking work, although you have to be really careful then that you are actually not getting caught alone. As you can see, I'm fairly alone here. I'm just shooting things in the side and whatnot, poking away and pulling back after every shot to make sure that there is, well, not random rush coming my way. But also, if you, with this particular build, you are very easily destroyed by other fast light mechs which actually really want to destroy you. You know, Jenners, fire starters, or even mistlings, all these things which carry big, well, smaller guns, but more of them, and if they get close to you, you are probably kind of dead. You don't move fast enough, you cannot out-duel light mechs very easily with this particular setup, but it can do flanking still, as long as you are careful with the way you flank. So what's the redeeming qualities? Why should you be running this kind of a build with an adder? Well, firstly, it is direct fire support. You can, as long as you are with your team and whatnot, you can do very, very well. Although remember, the things want to kill you because you are a small target light mech, easily killable, and you can run this with completely stock loadouts, omnipods. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hopefully this was, well, helpful, enjoyable, and you can still occasionally shut down if you are not careful. So learn how to do that without shutting down, alright?